It turns out people were more interested in my eyeshadow look than my glitter freckles. Hey everyone, welcome to the Mariel header. My name is Mariel, and in today's video, I'm going to show you how I do a cut crease. Now, my face is plastered and ready for eyeshadow application. If you would like to see an updated face routine, comment down below, and while you're at it, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Okay, now let's get to it. This was requested a lot based on my last video's eyeshadow look. So I'm gonna get into that right now. First, we gotta talk about my eye shape and my eye type. So I have tiny beady eyes. Now I have very small eyes, they are almond shaped, and I don't have a lot of space between my eyelashes and my brows. Like, look at this, it's almost non-existent. Also, I have hooded eyelids. This just means that my moving eyelid right here is covered by the top fleshy part of my eyelid, or what you would call like the skin that's over my brow bone. I also have very oily eyelids. Thank goodness I don't have a lot of wrinkles yet around my eyes. So the space I have up here is pretty easy to work with. I can easily blend shadows, so it's kind of like a blank slate. Now, all of this means that I have to do my cut crease a certain way. If you have a really big moving eyelid, like it's super big, and you have a lot of space between your lash line and your brows, kind of like a Candy Johnson, you don't really need to do a cut crease. A deep set eye is kind of what we're trying to imitate with a cut crease. The eyeshadow application that I'm gonna do on my eyes is gonna suit people with hooded eyelids. A lot of people feel intimidated to do a cut crease if they have hooded eyes because they're like, where does it start? Where does it end? But it's a really cool way to make your eyes look wider, brighter, and it gives you a little more room to play with different colored eyeshadows. What we're basically doing is making this part of your eye seem taller, and we're going to create the illusion that you have a deep set eye. By the way, excuse my crusty lips. I've been doing my best to stay hydrated. No matter how much water I drink, my body just still feels very dry. It's been really hot and humid in San Diego, and I just feel super parched all the time. I am barely able to wear any lip color at all, and right now I have this new product that I found. It's the e.l.f. Gotta Glow Lip Tint in Perfect Berry. Look at this. Okay, it's not a black lipstick. It is a very deep berry color that just looks black in the tube, but it's translucent. When you apply it, it just kind of enhances your natural lip color. This is a great cruelty-free and vegan substitute for Clinique's Black Honey. Okay, back to cut crease talk. Now you're gonna need a couple of things to successfully achieve a cut crease. I like to use a flat concealer brush or just any flat round synthetic brush. There are smaller ones. This is from Cover FX, but you can use something like the No Fudge Just Smudge brush by MOTD. Then you're going to need a quick drying cream concealer. I've tried doing this hundreds of ways. This is the only way that I can get this to work. I like using the Kat Von D concealer creme or the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus concealer, because if you use this in a very thin veil, they will dry up really quick. It's not gonna budge or crease, especially if you have hooded eyes or oily eyes. If you use it like a stick concealer, it's gonna be a mess. Don't do it. Then you're gonna need 3 eyeshadow colors. These can be any eyeshadows of the rainbow as long as they are dark, medium, and light. Now let's say you want to do a green cut crease. You're gonna need like a white, mint, or frosty light green shadow for your moving eyelid. Then you're gonna need a medium green to do your transition color, and then you're gonna need a dark green or black or like a navy blue, like a really deep navy blue to deepen the shadow, to create the outer V, to do a wing liner. I'm gonna do a gold cut crease today, so I'm gonna use a dark chocolate brown, a medium, darker than my skin tone color, and a shimmery gold. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm gonna do a voiceover. Yeah. I'm gonna start by grabbing my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Creme in Whiteout, and then my blending Bestie brush by MOTD. I'm gonna put a little bit of the concealer on the back of my hand, dip into it very lightly with a brush, then gently distribute it all over my eyelid. Remember, use as little product as possible to avoid creasing. While it dries a little, I'm going to dip into my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder with the same brush. I'm gonna grab very little powder and I'm gonna lightly set the concealer. Then I'm gonna grab my eye-catching crease brush by MOTD and my Peach Smoothie eyeshadow by Makeup Geek to define my crease and lower lash line. Now I'm gonna grab my trusty Warm Neutrals palette by Thrive to deepen that definition with the same brush. I think I lost the footage here, don't know what happened, but I used Frida to do this. Now I'm gonna dip into Marley with the Real Techniques angled brush to define where my new crease is going to be. It's okay if it's a little messy. We'll fix that with some concealer later on. Now I'm gonna grab my concealer brush and concealer again, and I'm gonna cut my crease. Remember to use as little product as possible. Like tap, 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 drag, drag, drag. You get the point. Now I'm going to use my pigment packer brush by MOTD and my favorite gold shadow. It's Fortune Teller by Makeup Geek to set that concealer. Pat this on gently and build the color slowly. Now I'm dipping back into Frida with my angle brush to redefine my new crease line. With the same color and crease brush, I'm going to do the transition on the outer portion of my lid. Build this slowly and blend as you go. Make sure to look at yourself straight on in the mirror to check if you're blending the shadow high enough. Now dip into Marley again to draw the crease again. Then I'm gonna use my Sigma E36 blending brush to blend the crease colors. Make sure it looks nice and soft. This brush is a must-have for anyone with small eyelids, with not a lot of lid space to work with. It's amazing. Now with a pigment packer brush, I'm going to dip into Marley again, and I'm gonna pat that onto the outer part of my lid. Make sure to do this slowly and look straight forward into the mirror to make sure you're applying it high enough. You have to see it when you have your eyes open. You tilt your head down and look upwards. Blend it softly into the crease. Now with the brush on its side, do a wing. Blend everything together, go slow. This takes some time, don't worry. Now blend that into the crease with your crease brush. Make sure you have a little bit of Frida color on there. It's just gonna blend it out better. Then blend some more with the E36. Now you can go ahead and clean up your wing with some concealer. I saw this Cover FX concealer first on my table, so I grabbed that. Now dip into Marley and Frida with your crease brush and drag it along your lower lash line. Now touch up your line if it got a little too blended. With the Pencil Me In brush by MOTD, dip into Fortune Teller and apply to the inner third portion of your lower lash line. This will make your eyes look brighter. You can also grab your highlight color to bring some more light into the inner corner. I'm using Citron by Jouer. Now grab a black pencil liner. This is the 1987 All Day Everyday eyeliner and tight line. Or do it just to define your lash line. You are going to put on some fake lashes on top of it, so most of it's going to get lost. It's not a big deal. I don't usually do a wing because most of the time I feel like it just takes the spotlight away from my eyeshadows. That's why I skip it. Now finally, check your work, then do your other eye and finish by putting on a mascara, fake lashes, etc. Alright guys, so here I am with my cut crease. I forgot to contour my nose, contour and highlight, so I went ahead and did that. I think everything looks more pinched and streamlined. Day has turned to night. So I went ahead and put on some Ardell Double Demi Wispies and just a bunch of mascara. On my lips, I am wearing the BH Cosmetics Waterproof Liner in Stripped. And I topped that off with the Thrive Cosmetics Glinda Lip Gloss. This is a great combo for when your lips are super cracked. This is a gel pencil that is very flexible but dries down quickly and matte. It's kind of weird, but it's comfortable on the lips. I really recommend these. And this lip gloss is it's just the best. It's so weird, like I see myself and This is kind of like my cartoon face. I know it's me, but it's just kind of like pinch nose, big eyes. Oh, I forgot to do one thing. This makes your eyes look whiter and brighter. So maybe you've heard of this trick before. People put white eyeliner in the bottom waterline to make their eyes pop. This looks very unnatural to me. Like, I think this is okay for a costume or for theater, but if you're in person, you don't want to look kind of crazy. Use a nude matte liner. This is the Linda Hallberg Light Core Crayon. Whoa, look at the difference. Like, my eye just automatically, like, it drops down a little bit. This eye looks kind of lazy compared to this one. And that's the magic of this makeup trick. There you go. Whoa! Now they look even. I love this look. If it didn't take so much time, I would probably wear it more often, but it honestly makes me feel like I look kind of fake. And I don't like that. I like to look like my everyday self. So this is a bit much, but it's just fun. Alright guys, that is it for this video. Those are my tips and tricks for creating a cut crease, especially a cut crease for hooded eyelids. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share this video with a friend. I would really appreciate it. I will see you in the next video, and until then, bye.